Hi Aquariuses, welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K and this is your March 2018 love and romance video. I'm starting out with the Journey of Love deck by Alana Fairchild. I'm going to pull a card now and we will read about that card when it comes to the end of the reading. So I'm going to start out by asking Spirit, please, dear Lord, Spirit guides and angels. Oh, they're saying drop into your heart. It's time to open your heart. Dear Lord, Spirit guides and angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Aquarius with clearly defined messages regarding their love and romance energies from now mid-March into mid-April. All right, so you guys have the Dance of the Planets. Now this is number 56 to me. 5 plus 6 is 11. 11 is 1 plus 1 is 2, right? So you are going to be connecting out with others. If you're single, you will eventually connect with a person that has great potential. Okay, so I'm going to just put that in the book for now, and we'll get to that a little bit later. In the meantime, I feel like the need to pull kind of my more spiritual energies. I think that's how they affect me, the Enchanted Map deck by Colette Baron Reed, and ask for some guidance here. Someone is contemplating a change. It could be a change when it comes to moving somewhere. There's something, though, that you are committed to. And in the next few weeks from watching the video, you will be contemplating a new path. Somehow with someone in a domestic way or in a way where you're connecting with someone who feels like a really good friend. Okay, but by the end of, say, middle of April, you guys are going to be feeling the energies of some sort of gentleman, well-dressed gentleman, maybe taller gentleman than you, dark hair. Not for everyone. This is so many energies I can pull in for a general reading. And by the middle of April, there's going to be some sort of surprise, some sort of gift. And I think it's going to bring you clarity about a new path ahead. So I'm going to put on a little music because it helps me. I don't know about anybody else, but it helps me during my readings. And that had a commercial. All right. So the card representing, and I'm doing a circle spread, by the way. The card representing your current life path here on Earth at this time is the Ghostlands energy. So this is about feeling kind of frozen in time, basically. Sitting in that frozen throne, time is slowing down. And this happens to kind of give you a moment to get clear about what new goals you want to set for yourself in your path, because the time has come for a lot of people. This is a number 3 month where we come together and connect with others in a direction we chose maybe last month or last year, and now with the number 3, it's about how do I move forward into number 4 of April to a solid foundation. So in your mental aspects position of the circle spread, you guys are contemplating, how am I going to lead this path ahead? Which path is the right one? For maybe me and my other little creatures there, me and my children, me and my peeps. Now in your relationship sector, something's moving very slowly. And you guys feel like the stuck in the mud energies. But these are actually a blessing because Spirit is helping to slow you guys down to think a lot about, how am I going to lead this path ahead, right? So, in your creative aspects position, we've got your wisdom and knowledge here in the form of an owl. And now is the time to contemplate, what do I want to give birth to? What intention should I set creatively in my life to figure out a new path? And how can I become the leader of this path? But there's clarity here. Somebody's still sitting on something in connection to another person. Now in your actions position, You've got the cleaning house energies, cleaning out old memories, cleaning out old ways of thinking, cleaning out literally the house, because you know, when you clean up your house, it gives you more, I don't know, stability, contentment. So now's the time to maybe have a spring sale in your actions position, or sell what you have online, because you're in that ghost lands position where you get to kind of slow down. This is why emotionally you guys are growing, whoever's energies I'm pulling, through a metamorphosis. You are setting intentions because of who you've become at this point in your life. In other words, when we're children, we learn the hard way to become an adult. When we're an adult, we get to be reborn in different paths as we make different decisions, and we get to take that knowledge and experience with us. And it makes us start to see things differently. And that's what I feel is going on for you guys. Now, in your subconscious, we have home. What is going on at home that is changing? Because that's what you guys are sitting on as well, trying to decide, and that is by which you don't know maybe which direction you want to go in. So remember, creatively, it's about maybe just taking a ruler and pencil and practice drawing homes. Because it's not what you're sitting down and doing creatively, it's the fact that you're doing something creative to get your mind off of everything else and to kind of find that contentment. Then you can connect to spirit through your subconscious as you're enjoying something. In your mental aspects position, it's about, or this is practical day-to-day matters. So in your practical day-to-day matters position, think about an intention that you'd like to make when it comes to some sort of education. Okay, this could be training, this could be learning something on YouTube. Now, in your inner strengths position, we have commitment. You have the ability to commit to a new path. As you slowly clean house of who and what you were maybe in the past, to emotionally go through a bit of a metamorphosis as you start to learn from Spirit's guidance as to what intention is right for you. So I think Spirit's trying to guide you guys right now in the right direction. They're always trying to say, hey, over here, this is the path of peace, joy, contentment, happiness, love, prosperity, good health. And we're human, so we get to decide whatever we choose. And we get to deal with the karma that comes with that. And then, you know, so on and so on from this life to the next life until we figure out this metamorphosis process. So it's a big time for you guys. In the first week and a half or two, we have unexpected visitors. So this is connecting out to others so you can set intentions. Figure out maybe what type of education you'd like to know or do. Talk to people who have gone through the same educational process. Because it's through this person coming in, or this connection you make in the first week and a half or so from watching the video, you're going to start to receive little peaks of joy. Why? Because as you pray to Spirit for guidance, here they are in the form of this orb, they're trying to guide you in the right direction. And at some point, you guys are going to be like the Wizard of Awareness. All of a sudden, not only do you figure out what it is you want to do, you get moving right away. Or at least you have the energies to do so. Now, of course, if we just sit here, listen to the video, hope, wish, and pray something's going to just magically take place in our life, well, that's not true. They're here to give you the energy. Actually, they're here to guide you, and then you create the energy by taking the steps you need to take that. And then they always say, okay, great, this is what you're excited about. We're going to bless that path with you. And they're saying in the next few weeks, once you recognize what type of education or hobby, gift, talent, or skill you're interested in, once you decide to set that intention, all kinds of things open up to you in this world. You may even have to make a choice. Do I stay with the business that I'm at? Do I start a new business in the evenings? Do I go to school and learn to do something else in the evenings? Do I stay where I'm at? Do I move? For some of you, this is where the metamorphosis is coming in, thank goodness, because some of you are feeling like, oh my gosh, everything's falling apart. And yet Spirit's saying, if you work in the moonlight quietly on what it is that fulfills your heart, Spirit is going to offer you the hope as you grow those wings, that what it is you're putting your energy in and what it is you're manifesting is going to basically magically come to life. This is a gift. So know that you have the strength to gently tend to your intentions. You know, don't just do one thing, you know, oil paint and do pottery, or do photography and, you know, whatever it is that interests you. Exercise. In the outcome position, you guys will be flying high, because after you've cleaned your house, you've recognized your intuition, what it is you've had to learn, and the decisions you need to make to lead yourself in a new path. You're going to metamorphose in your emotions, and all of a sudden you're going to break into this new beginning, this new opening in your life, whereby which you're going to feel like you're flying high. It's like, it's just wonderful energies coming in. And that's when Spirit's saying, then you can take time to rest. Because for some of you, what you are committing to is going to bring you in a completely different direction physically, like a move. And some of you, what you're committing to is a way to come together and be kind with others and receive the blessings that come from that. So spiritual advice is saying there's a beautiful treasure within you guys. Now it's time to open it up and share it with the world. Do something you've never done before, or experience a feeling or a way of being that you haven't before. Pardon me. And with the dry desert energies, this is about you being able to acclimate to this new path. So share what you have within, and know that when you step into that new path, you're going to be carrying the Dragon's Lair energies, which is speaking of comfort and safety. And you're being led there. See, we've got the magic map shifter energies shifting you in the correct direction, and then the magical stream of when everything just begins to flow. And then there's a spark, something that heals the past, and it has to do with a coming together with someone or something, an idea, a home, maybe even moving in together. All right, so I'm going to add the Gilded Tarot deck. No, I'm not. Sorry. I'm being guided to pull from the Romance Angel deck by Doreen Virtue. Pardon my gum if it bothers you. I would be drinking water through this entire reading. I'm not used to just sitting here and talking for hours at a time. So this is the only way I felt it was easiest for me. Okay, so if it bothers you, I apologize. All right, so the first card, we have the Ghostlands energies, okay? Spirit wants you guys to recognize that you're attractive each and every moment of every day, as long as you just enjoy your life. As we enjoy things in our life that we can manifest, that we can create, that we can work on, that we can look forward to, we start to shine brightly with our aura, which gives off positive energies. And those positive energies draw positive experiences, environments, circumstances, situations, and people into your life. So in your mental aspects position, you are trying to lead a new path. Maybe you're trying to lead a path and someone else doesn't see the path the same as you. And that's what's in your thoughts. Spirit's slowing you down in your relationship sector to help you to deal with any sort of codependency energy. So it may be that someone around you is addicted to something, you guys are addicted to something, and when I say something, I mean it could be anything earthbound. Person, place, circumstance, situation, environment, and so on. So Spirit's slowing things down for someone to recognize codependency energies. And in the meantime, know that you are attractive as you just enjoy your own life, even when people don't want to walk the same path as you do. So in your creative aspects position, we have an intention here. You guys are setting an intention. You're planting a seed. For some of you, you're thinking about raising a commitment to a higher level. And that's what this new path is. And you set the intention. Maybe some of you are going to ask for an engagement in the next few weeks. But make sure everything is flowing in the right direction. Everybody has the same perspective. In your actions position, clean the house of old pain, old things. Pardon me. Spirit saying, open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. It's time for you to clean up your space and love once again in your actions position in the next 4 weeks. You are metamorphosing emotionally. For some of you, maybe as you are focusing on a new beginning and planting new seeds, someone comes back in about the 4th or 5th week from watching this video and you're learning something. Now, metamorphosis to me is you're learning about yourself and what your intentions are. So subconsciously, we've got changes at home and heart-to-heart conversations. Make sure someone else is on the same page as you. Make sure you're not coming into a connection with someone except for where there is loving, caring, giving, honest. I almost feel like saying long-term a little bit for waiting a little bit longer. Waiting for maybe 9 weeks, 9 months before bringing someone in, because you guys have this at the center. Whoever's energies I'm pulling. You're sitting in this cold space worrying about attraction, wanting to engage and give an intention of to a situation. And Spirit's saying it's safe to keep your heart open, but give yourself time to go through some sort of process emotionally, because at some point there does need to be some sort of heart-to-heart discussion when it comes to home. This person could have a codependency issue. In your mental aspects position, we have some sort of education, training, knowledge. You guys may be learning about something when it comes to someone from your past. When they come in, you're kind of now wondering, oh my gosh, do I offer to engage this person? Or do I wait and reconcile and see what I learn in the future about another person? And the other person, I think you guys know of, doesn't see the situation, the path the same way. And it could be because there's some sort of dependency here. Wow. So in your inner strengths position, by the end of it all, maybe the next 7, 8, 9 weeks, we've got a commitment. And Spirit's saying this commitment will work out very well as long as you maintain your self-respect and put yourself first. Okay, clean your house, open your heart, be clear about your direction, share your honesty with another person, and make sure you're not connecting with a situation, person, circumstance by which you or someone else are dealing with a codependency. Okay? Because I just heard when people get sober, they have to wait a year at least to be independent and on their own after they quit a substance, you know, after treatment or whatever. All right, so we have unexpected visitors, someone coming in, peaks of joy happening, and you feeling like this. So in the first week and a half or 2 weeks, you guys are kind of bummed out or up in your thoughts about something because someone came in or is coming in and they're not going to see them coming in. Wow. And then look at this. Your choices are wide open. Maybe that's Spirit's way of saying you don't have to make a choice, but there are 2 here at least by which you may be contemplating a choice. Pray to Spirit about that clarity. Okay? Divine timing's at work for you. Just pray and look for signs and keep yourself busy and let Spirit kind of guide you the way here. In the end, you guys are going to be flying high, but you're going to want a break. You're going to want to take a rest of sorts. Maybe you're just going to finally take off and go on a vacation with someone and come to some clarity through some sort of discussion here. And know that you're attractive, but you're going to learn a lot about this commitment as you guys maybe take off and get together. And that's when there's like this safety and this new path. going to do another 3-card summary to my left here. Yes, so it's starting out in the first week and a half to 2 weeks. There's just not enough attraction between you and someone else to keep a commitment going. And then we have you connecting with friends. Spirit's saying it's okay to just play and have fun and connect the next few weeks, but don't give your heart away, because Cupid's arrow is aiming right at you. They're saying you deserve love, you are lovable. Watch for someone who just doesn't have the same feelings, and let that go if that has to be that way, because they're trying to send a new person in. Maybe you guys are with someone who's addicted to something and you decide to move on to someone new. Yeah, some of you really, your feelings are real. You're ready for a true love in your life. And Spirit's saying that'll come very soon. Now, we do have a soulmate connection, but Spirit wants you to continue to remain focused. Just, you know, share your youthful inner spirit. But again, continue and work on some form of education or training when it comes to finances. Over time, I feel like you guys will get to know each other better. But look at this. We have retreat. We have that getting away together, by which someone wants to get married here. And Spirit's saying, are you wanting to free yourself because of a child situation or someone else? Let whatever needs to fall away, because again, we have this could be the one, or is it with the person you've already been looking for? And Spirit's saying, separate, stay in your own space, and remain positive. Trust in Spirit to bring the truth your way. Oh, here we go. So, by mid-April, recognize, is it worth giving all of your effort to this connection? Pay attention to the red flags. Make sure there's healing going on within the family, that you forgive others so you don't carry negative energies with you. And recognize, you know, someone may not be the person that you thought was going to be your soulmate. And that's okay. I just keep saying that's okay. Like, what's his name on The Bachelor, right? You guys can have who or what you want, basically, at this time. Someone's ready to get married here, I feel. You're going to be learning something about yourself through this process, and you may be tested with a couple people here by mid-April. And you're safe where you're at, is what Spirit really wants to say. And they also are telling you that you've got to release and clean the house of negative energies of the past, of anyone that needs to be released. Your energy needs to be cleared. So imagine looking into a candle, or really stare at a candle and put all the negative energies, or the person and all the things they're tied to, into that flame. Blow out the candle and watch the smoke dissipate back into the atmosphere, knowing that you have handed all that to Spirit, and now you get to begin a brand new path. And then get excited about what it is you can plant as a new seed in your life, because you now have the knowledge, the ability, the intentions to decide. If I love myself first, I will know that this person is attracted to me because they love who I am down within, and that's going to warm me up in this ghostland energy and help for me to make a commitment. Some of you guys are just afraid because of either you don't know which path you're going in, or you're thinking about another path, and you got to let that go. It just won't work as you move forward. So we have ghostlands, we have attraction. We have you guys only seeing a small piece of a big puzzle when it comes to a circumstance or situation. So that's Spirit saying that. In your thoughts, follow the leader. You want to be the leader in your path, but someone has different viewpoints and perspectives than you do when it comes to where it is that you belong, maybe where you're going to live. Maybe different perspectives at home about the way something is going down. Okay, in your actions position or relationship sector, we've got slowing down, dealing with some sort of an addiction or someone who has an addiction, and all of a sudden in the next 2 to 3 weeks, you guys moving forward at a quick pace. You now see the big picture of a situation when it comes to codependence. In your relationship sector, you're contemplating, some of you, not all of you, on an intention. Whatever this is that you're planting. Some of you are planting an opportunity to get engaged. and to raise a commitment to a higher level by moving into a home together. But again, this person, you're fearing maybe because it's in your thoughts that this person doesn't see the situation in the same light as you do. All right, so Spirit's saying, we're going to send you the High Priestess of Spirit, and she's going to light the path ahead of you through prayer and give you signs and messages. Now, we can receive these all day long if we want. All we have to do is pay attention, okay? So pay attention, ask Spirit, show me by the end of the day, giraffe, if this so-and-so is true for me, okay? And then look for the signs. You'll see them because they'll keep showing them. In your actions position, clean house, open your heart. Because if you don't open your heart, you're going to always remain kind of quiet like her in the shadows. People can't read you. People can't get close to you. That's why you need to come close. You know, let them get to know who you are so you can come out of this freezing cold, stopped energy, frozen in your tracks, okay? Avoid chaos by cleaning up the old in the next 4 or 5 weeks. You will metamorphose as you reconcile with someone from your past. And then we get the energies of deceit. You could be coming together with someone who has deceitful energies. Subconsciously, it's about having honest, heart-to-heart discussions with someone at home. And you're going to be learning the truth of a situation. You're going to have to look at a situation clearly because you're going to go from stuck in the mud and things moving slowly to things moving really quickly due to an addiction, due to something you guys need to learn about. And the only way you're going to find out is if you guys have an honest discussion. So in your practical day-to-day matters position, you're learning something. Some sort of education or training. Something about someone whom with you knew you had a past life connection with and for a reason. Okay, and then you're going to come into some sort of understanding maybe in the next 5-6 weeks. You're going to get that clarity that the High Priestess was bringing you. When it comes to this intention you were trying to set in the 3rd week. It could be that emotionally you're understanding as you reconcile and be reborn that there are deceptive energies in here that you were hiding from yourself. And you're going to receive some sort of understanding here. This is a spiritual path for you guys big time. In the outcome position, there's commitment as long as you put yourself first. Take some time to get quiet and invisible. Look into that magical mirror to the soul of the child who you are. Release and heal and love and give attention to that child within. Tell them they can now come out and grow because you now have the experience and knowledge you need. You can now love yourself first, just by enjoying each and every moment of the day. And as you open up your heart and clean out the closets of all the past, you can avoid chaos in your life. So have hope that you will find peaks of joy as you let go of old energies. Spirit will guide you when it comes to who and or what direction is the right one for you and someone in your life. You'll be flying high and taking a rest, connecting with someone and trying to get to the truth. And the High Priestess of Water is going to help you when it comes to your emotions. Yes. So Spirit's saying for the next month, from now into mid-April, be honest with others as well as yourself. They're offering you the strength to really see and feel and listen between your energy and someone else's if this connection is truly the right one for you. Okay? Set a vision for yourself and cut out old negative memories, places, people, circumstances, situations. Start to have a passionate new direction. Set it up for yourself. Free yourself from however and whatever you've held on to that is negative. And by the end of the month, there's going to be a beautiful surprise. You're going to be, I just heard shopping and having fun. You can still maintain your boundaries and set your goals. Whether you're with someone, whether you're not with someone, but you need to make sure you take off the blindfold and speak your truth. These are my boundaries. Don't forget what happened in the past. They're offering you the warrior energies. To think clearly about someone who's blocking a wall that's very attractive. They're putting up a wall because, and you're going to receive a message about this. And then Spirit's saying at some point, take an oath to bring something to an end. Okay? Because you need to leave those paths in the past. Okay? Here's Spirit is saying, don't follow the cycles. Is that I'm going to go over and over and try and step into this doorway once again, because the doorway has now been blocked by a cement wall. So what you did in the past isn't working anymore. And the Spirit's protecting you from going back through a doorway by which you are forbidden, only because they're trying to protect you from any more of the pain and anguish of the past. So this is a big healing time for you guys. You guys can actually, all you need to do is get back in touch with what's going on within you. What is it you truly want? What and who connects to that child part of yourself? And that's going to give you the clarity you've been searching for when it comes to who the right person may be. So hold off in the next 4 or 5 weeks until you have some form of clarity. And if you have to have a heart-to-heart conversation, now's the time to do so. Well, in about 4 or 5 weeks, after you've looked and connected with Spirit for the answers. Okay? I hope that makes sense. So, we pulled a card earlier from the Journey of Love deck. And this is the Dance of the Planets. There are forces larger than your own personal destiny at work in your life right now. Although they are not inharmonious to you, you may feel that as though you are blocked from, or on the other hand, rocketed toward the heavens on a roll that nothing can derail. Either way, the planets are dancing as they will, and there is an effect upon your destiny. It was meant. Sorry, that's my son. He keeps calling. Okay, where was I? It was meant to be at this time. From rising, there will be gentle rest to recover before rising again. And from restraint, there will be propulsion into greater stratospheres. All the time, all things in time, according to the wisdom of greater cycles. It is okay to trust the cosmic cycles and divine timing. After all, what point is there to rush to the bus stop if the bus doesn't depart till tomorrow? And what point is there to hold back if you're ready and set to go? Trust in the timing and rhythm of your life right now, especially if it seems out of your control. That is the dance of the planets happening through you right now. Okay, so changes are happening. Let them flow. Pray to Spirit for guidance. You will most likely make the right choice, because I think you guys are going to take the time to kind of allow this metamorphosis and this inner spiritual search to happen. And when Spirit gives you the clarity, you'll understand why everything happened. And it's tied to some sort of past life connection that was meant to come together for a specific reason. So, interesting read. Some of you guys, or there's a masculine energy by the end of the month. If it's you, you are stepping away from an old path and commitment and moving forward to greater blessings. And if it's not you, or if you're thinking about a masculine energy, they're going to bring a great surprise your way. They just need to figure out the direction they're moving at this point. You guys need to figure out the direction you're moving at this point. Somebody's watching you and somebody wants to be with you guys. If you are feminine and thinking of a masculine in this particular energy, a gift will come to you You just need to open up your heart and soul and trust that the truth is going to set you free. The truth is going to let you roll into a new beginning, and it's probably going to happen quicker than you think. In fact, if you are ready to bring a conclusion to a situation, please do so as quick as possible. But again, if you're not clear, pray to Spirit for the answers, wait for the clarity, and then you'll know. And then where you go towards, like I said, I feel like you're going to see this beautiful beginning, and you're not going to want anything else. So I can't wait to hear what that is. Let me know. Thanks for stopping by. If you want a personal reading, I'm at josiek42@gmail.com. Take care and God bless.